Morning, YouTube. Hope you're having a good day. Some of you, because I get comments from across the pond, across the ocean, that so it may be night where you're at. I don't know. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're anticipating the holidays. I know it's been a rough year this year on a lot of people, including us. I mean, we've dealt with it. There's just a lot of things that's, that's private, don't need to go public, so I don't share a whole lot on some things. But I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying safe, and hope you have a Merry Christmas. But I thought I'd film a little bit today. Today is Wednesday. It's going to be our last day to work for a while. This, for this week anyway, till next Monday. When it gets Christmas and New Year's, I kind of slow down and, just don't hit it as hard until the new year starts in. But I got my buddies with me, the Milwaukee top off. I've had this for a long time. I've got the Milwaukee one also, but I always kind of liked the DeWalt one a little better because it had two ports right there. I don't know what it is, but I've always had this little fear of, running out of power. And so that's why I have those things. I just mainly got that top off to charge a GoPro, charge my phone, my iPad, things like that. Just come holler at you this morning and just show you a little bit about what we're doing. The video I just loaded, was about these tenants, renters over here that, they're behind several months. They will not get out. They will not leave. I'm having to go through an attorney to get them evicted, and they're trying all kinds of loopholes to get to stay and stay for free. And when this, I don't know how it's going to work out, because when, they still owe me the money. That's all I'm going to say about that. But anyway, I promise you, you'll know how it works out. I'll let you know. We're going to go work on some floors. This being in the rental business, income property, and, I'm up around, I think, 20, 21, something like that, maybe 22 properties that I've got. And it seems like I always forget. I have to go, okay, count them up. But, this ain't all fun and games. It ain't all, just money rolling in. In the area of the earth that I live, I typically give anywhere from 50,000, and I kind of set my limit, have been at 70,000 is as much as I'll give for a house. And the way I kind of look at it is, if I give 60,000 for a house, I've got to charge 600 a month for that house to break even. And that's your house payment, because I don't have the money to just go write a check for a house. Your insurance, your taxes, at where I'm at right now, I put $1,000 a month back for taxes at the end of the year. Every month, I throw $1,000 into a savings account, and that covers my taxes. But it's not all, just money rolling in, because like when a house comes back to me, I mean, you're gonna spend $1,000, $1,500 if they're in the best of shape, because there's just always odds and ends that you got to do to them to keep them up and keep them going. Well, I got my other sidekick with me now. Stopped, picked him up. We headed on to work, and I got to teach him, some more things, because his wife, she wants him to start working around the house. So got to teach him some more. So we're headed to the job. We'll take you with us. Having the breakfast of champions. Breakfast pizza. Jeff got him a breakfast pizza. Well, we finally made it to the house. Let me show you what we're doing. You see the span across here. Now, this is just one of the things that goes on with these old houses. I think I said in a video 1 or 2 back, a lot of these houses I buy were built 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, especially the ones that are in the 40s and 50s. I don't know that I've got any that was built in the 30s, but 40s and 50s. Money was tight. They didn't have the money flow that we have today. And so they built a house and they really scrimped. So you see the span going across here, and no supports. They had no cross members in whatsoever. You see where, you know, we're putting there. That's for the 4 foot from there to there, 4 foot from there to there, and then over by the wall, support by the wall. But I've had to jack this floor up all the way across right here in the middle. You can, I don't know if the camera tells it, but there's a bow right there because it's just too much weight sinking it in. So we're going to push that up a little bit, get it as close to level as we can. You can't a lot of times bring these to perfectly level. This house here, this room here is very close, but it's not perfectly level. Because you run the risk of, you start pushing that up right there to level that, you're going to crack walls, crack a ceiling, you know, crack walls around other places, bust something over here. And so you just get it up the best you can, get good support under it. And like this floor here now that we're standing on is one, you know, we're coming across, and it's good and solid. But it does have a little lean. And what I'll do with this is I'm probably going to carpet this house and not, I'm going to put that real thin Berber carpet probably in this house because the floors are so sloping and unlevel. But you can see a big dip right there. So we're going to bring this up the best we can. And what I'll do is I'll probably hear some popping in the house. And when I hear some popping, I'll quit. And then we'll put a brace here. We'll put a brace here. We'll put a brace here and a brace there, you know, like going to the floor with a concrete block and a 4x4 or 6x6 post we'll put there to kind of help support it. So that just kind of brings you up to what we got going on, and you can understand maybe a little more about what we're doing. All right, I let it back down, and I'm gonna put this block under here because it's wanting to push up in that. These have gotten a little soft, and it's wanting to push up in that. So I let it back down and use this block here for it to push on. Right here. There we go. Try to get it centered there, kind of. You just got to go easy. You can hear it cracking, creaking. I don't know if the camera audio is picking it up, but you just can't go hog wild with this thing. And just in these old houses, you got to do the best you can do. We're really close right there. Oh, did you hear that pop? Mm-hmm. You just gotta be easy. We're really close right there, really close. See if we got just a little more in us. I think we can probably go with that right there. That is very close. You're creaking and popping. All right, now we got to get us, let me take measurements in my little bag in there. Cut me one 12 and an 1/8. Or no, cut me one 12 and a 16th.
12 and a 16.
12 and a 16th. Now, I don't know if the camera again picks it up, but you can see how much straighter that is. There's a hair of sag in it, but not much. I might could bring that sag out, but I think we're at a point we better just leave it alone and put a block. Another reason, like you see me doing a section like this, and then we cut out another section and do that, is I honestly never know from day to day where I'm gonna be. I plan on coming back here, but I could get a call. I could get a service somewhere else. My wife could have something go on with her school, you know, so I never know that I'm gonna be back here. So I don't want, you know, the whole floor in here just wide open, you know, for a week at a time or something like that. So that's why I do just little sections. Got a shim. And then I usually shoot a couple of nails in there just for security purposes and to hold it. Now what I'm doing, like on these ends, like, you know, this is the end of the room. This is where we jacked up. So once I get this up, this back here is pretty level. So I'm not jacking it up back here. Whoop, y'all okay? Fell off. Got dirt all over my camera now. All right. So I just cut this a full measurement. 11 7/8 plus. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm measuring for this to cut this out to set on the header board, I guess is what you call it in there. If you hadn't seen me use that, that's Milwaukee's little aluminum, little small framing square. The guy was asking me last night how I like this Milwaukee Sawzall. And I said, it's the deal, man. It's a good one-handed saw. It's just balanced good. I like the ergonomics of it. Works really good. Put a 5 amp hour battery on it, it'll last pretty good. Put a 9 and it'll really last. Well guys, I don't know what happened to the last segments of my videos of doing this floor. When we lost the rest of my video, the ending of it was me cutting the notch out in that, it's a 2x10, I believe it is, 2x8 or 2x10 for it to set on the header board. And then from there, I got nothing. So I don't know what happened, but I actually showed putting the header board in over there and nailing that in. This is where we jacked that up. We've got all of our flooring in. You see, we just go through and any kind of hairline cracks in between where we put it in, whatnot. We just fill it full of foam, come back with this scraper blade that goes on the multi-tool and shave all that off. And then I'll probably skin this with Luan to just really make it good and smooth and tight. So I just kind of wanted to come back over here. It's Christmas Day. I got my, there she is, my wife with me. And so just to kind of put an ending to this and the ending of this floor, my wife and I, she and I want to say Merry Christmas to you. And as you know from watching my videos, Jesus is the reason for the season. And I hope you know him. I hope you have a personal relationship with him. If you don't, I hope you get to know him because he is worth knowing. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a Happy New Year. We might see you on another video before New Year's, but if not, Happy New Year's. I'll see you on another video, guys. Thank y'all for everything that you've done for me this year, comments, and just being so good to me. I thank you a lot.